My name is Maribel Pina. I'm a sophomore and I am in gymnastics.
Okay.
My name is Leah Dawson. I'm a senior and I'm also in gymnastics.
Okay.
My name is Arleth Macias. I am a junior and I'm also in gymnastics.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about you guys' season. Personally, Maribel.
I mean, from the beginning it was a little rough, but then as I started going, it started getting better and better, and I think this is the best one I've had so far, and I can see it getting better.
Okay. What's your favorite event?
Right now it's between vault and floor because those are my personal best, and there's just fun because you get to flip in the air more than the other ones.
Yeah. If you had to choose one, which one would you choose?
Probably vault. Just 'cause
Yeah.
there's more of a rush to it.
I was going to say adrenaline.
Yeah.
What about you, Leah?
My favorite event? It's probably beam because, I don't know, it's just like, it's one of those mentally hard things that you have to overcome. It's not just physically.
Yeah. And there's
You
a
have
lot
to
of...
really commit to it if you're going to do it.
Right. I could see that. And core strength and stability. What about your season? How's your season go?
It's been good. It's been rough if we've lost some people, but I think it's made us stronger as a team and personally.
Yeah. Did you have any personal bests this year?
For like an event,
Mm-hmm.
beam.
Yeah. Which meet was that at?
I think
Personal best?
it was one of our meets here. It was a home meet.
Okay.
And it was the middle season. It was the start of optional. I just had one of my best beam routines.
Awesome.
And like my whole family was here and
Aw.
it was great.
Made it special, especially senior year.
Yeah.
And what about you?
My favorite event would be bars, just because I feel like we have more control over it.
Mhm.
You know, it's just one of those events that you have to like work for harder. The skills are a lot harder to get to.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say one of my personal bests would be districts. The first day, I think it was the first time I scored a 9, and it was on bars. So
Nice.
yeah, that was very exciting.
Nice. I bet bars takes a lot of upper body strength.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. What do you have to do to prepare for that?
Well, conditioning hard. We
Like
just have
what type of conditioning?
a lot of
weight
like.
train?
No, we don't really do weight train. We do more like either like upper. What is it called? Pull-ups and the
The push-ups and
what are
Shoulders.
the dead hangs? The dead hangs.
Muscle-ups?
Muscle-ups. Those.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you guys will have to show me what muscle up is.
Okay.
Okay, so what about your season? Let's talk a little bit about the season as a team, as a whole. We'll start with you, Maribel.
Every season we always get close together like as a team, and we just encourage each other and we push each other to reach our goals throughout the whole season. And we've gotten stronger, and we will keep getting stronger, and we're closer and closer each year to winning more things and getting closer to first. And we did pretty good this season.
What would you say was the best meet for the team as a whole?
Ooh, that was a tough one. I would say regionals day 1 because we really showed what we had,
Mm-hmm.
and we just did our best on that one.
Okay, very good.
Mentally this year, we've come stronger together as a team. Like, we've all had to step up a lot because there's only 6 of us, or
Okay.
7. We're a really small team, so we don't have people just hanging on. Like, you have to fight for your, like, when you're up there, you have to fight for everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can't rely on someone else. So
Everyone has a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't step down or anything. And I think we all, like, became better at that.
Okay.
Like, we were kind of like, maybe we won't compete, maybe we will, but it was more, you have to compete and you have to do your best.
Gotcha.
And I think that was better for us too. It really
And-
made us stronger.
Okay. And in your opinion, what do you think the best meet was for the whole team?
I agree with her.
Regionals? Yeah.
The day one. I think we all really stepped up and we all did exactly what we needed to do.
Okay.
Well, we started off the year with a bigger team, and I felt in the beginning of the year we had to fight for our spot. Like since there were so many, we knew that we weren't gonna have a definite spot. But as the year went by, we did lose a lot of people, and just we had to all step up, and everybody had to contribute to the team. There was no slacking off, and it was just, it made us all stronger and all come together closer. Like, I feel like this year would be the year we've all been closer.
Would you also say regionals day 1?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and so you're a sophomore?
Junior.
Junior, and you're a sophomore.
Yes.
what are you guys going to take from the seniors moving on to next year to continue with the success and building the program? We'll start with you this time.
The leadership of Leah, I felt like, she was a great example for us this year because she was always a hard worker. She never slacked off, and I feel like that's one of the best qualities that we can take for next year.
Very good.
Another one I would add is she's never upset. She
Aw.
never stops smiling. And I feel like-
Positivity.
yeah.
That's a great one.
So, and we could always use that because like you have to be mentally ready for this sport or else you won't find as much success as you would. And so yeah, that would be a big part.
Great answer. And Leah, do you have any plans after graduation?
Yes, I'm going to attend UNT and major in kinesiology and then get my master's in physical therapy.
Awesome. Okay. How do you feel that athletics and gymnastics has helped prepare you for that next phase in your life?
I think it helped me have really good dedication and commitment because you can't just be on the team and kind of be on the team.
Right.
You have to be here for hours every day, like work for what you want. And
Accountability.
and for school and college it's different. If you don't work for it, if you don't want it, it's not going to happen.
Right.
And gymnastics has really taught me if you want it, you have to work super hard for it.
Awesome.
I am Stormy Morris, and I am the Saginaw Gymnastics women's coach.
How long have you been coaching?
Been coaching for 8 years and 7 in Saginaw.
Okay.
7 at EMS ISD.
Okay. And of those 7, how many years have you sent someone to the state meet?
5 years in a row now.
Okay.
Mhm.
You guys had a pretty successful season. You sent Maribel Pena.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she's just a sophomore, right?
Yes, she's
Okay.
a sophomore.
Talk a little bit about that.
Mary Bell went to the state meet last year as well, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you where she placed, but it was a good learning experience for her. We kind of knew, it was good for her just to get her footing under her, and that's a totally different stage than they're used to all year long. So I was really excited when she got in this year again because I knew that she had a legitimate shot of getting a medal, which top 10 in the state. And after the first day, she was in 5th on beam, and she was in 6th on floor, which is huge.
Right.
So she ended up placing in the top 15 of 3 events, and then number 25 in the state in the all-around. So she had the best meet I've ever seen her. Best meet I've ever seen her have of her life. Like skills, confidence. It was just fun to watch her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out there and really be in her element. Do what they can do.
Absolutely.
Take it outside of your
Right,
gym and do
right.
it in front of everybody else.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's what I've been
That
seeing
doesn't
in
always
practice.
happen, yeah.
So just talk a little bit about Maribel and the team and the season as a whole.
It was like a year of kind of ups and downs.
That happens.
Yeah, I was about to say, we had some extreme highs and some
Yeah.
extreme lows. When you lose 2 seniors right off the bat to injuries, that's a hard on the team because you
Yeah.
have to call on some girls that weren't quite ready, mentally or physically, and they weren't expecting to need to step up for the team. At the same time, it really forced them to do that, and they were able to show me and themselves what they were capable of. So that was cool to watch. Just hey, they got no choice. This
Right.
is you. We work with what we have, and we're gonna work hard at it. So that was fun to watch them start at that point and then where they finished. But overall, it was a great team. They had good chemistry together. It was definitely probably a little bit of a building year, losing those people and having a smaller number than they're used to. But like they said, I think it forced them to be close, stay
Right.
close, and everybody had to be on their toes at all times. There was really no room for anybody to step back and let somebody else do the hard work. So that was nice.
And what would you say was the team's overall best meet?
Oh gosh. I personally think one of their first 2 optional, or either their first optional meet here at Saginaw or their third optional meet here at Saginaw was their best. Just as far as maybe, they were good scores, but I can think of their confidence looks the best at that time because, it's not always about the score.
Right.
So,
Showing that chemistry.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's huge
And
in
holding it together.
gymnastics. Yeah, it's very family oriented. It seems like there's just a family feel. I really enjoy watching gymnastics for that reason.
yes.
So, what are some of the expectations for next year? I know you say you lost a couple of seniors, but you do have some underclassmen returning. So
Yes.
talk about
Yes,
that.
our team is very young. They're losing very minimal after the 2 initial that we lost, they're losing very minimal. Leah, of course, is on 2 events, but, it's nothing that they can't overcome and step up from. We have one freshman who is really made leaps and bounds this year. I'm excited to see her next year. We have 5 returning sophomore, well, they'll be juniors next year.
Yeah.
And then we have our left, who will be a senior. She's leading the team, and she's very consistent, just in her work ethic, in her attitude, in her skill. You know, she's a very consistent gymnast. Like, she's somebody that is good for the team to
You can
see.
always count on.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the, you know, because girls, it's mood swings. And
Absolutely.
it's like all over the place. But so she's going to be, it's going to be good. And then Maribel has really started stepping into that leadership role more too, you know, maturity and confidence and all that stuff. So I think she'll be our second co-captain next year and be a good rock for the team, because she's the same way. She's pretty consistent in everything she does.
What are your personal goals as a coach for the team?
You know, my personal goals are us to finish a little better than we did at some of the ending meets. You know, we definitely did not have our best stuff with us at the end of the year. So I know they're capable of more. So for me, I want them to have a little bit of, you know, justice, I guess, and be able to finish a little higher, whether that's a place or whether it's a actual score. I want them to have that, you know, back, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that
little bit of drive.
Yeah, just, yes, I was to say, where they ended, you know, I know they weren't all real happy with, but, you know, I told them they've got to use that to fuel the next season.
Absolutely.
And not put the brakes on.
All right.